So today we're going to talk about CSA boxes, or CSA shares. It's called different things in different places, but basically CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. And here is our box right here, and every week we go to the farmer's market and we get to choose what produce we want every week during the open market hours. Today we're going to go with my sister and with Tomo, and we're going to pick up some good produce. The farmer, he sent kind of a list of what's going to be in store today, and there's some patty pan squash, tomatoes, a bunch of greens. He said there might be some potatoes, so hopefully, because mine just went rancid in this cabinet. It smelled like fish sauce for like 3 weeks, and I couldn't figure out the smell. And then Kathleen goes, "What about those potatoes up there?" And then I looked in the potato, and it was the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life. It is really bad. Okay, so yeah, I'll also just shout out to Geneva Lakes Produce. It's my favorite CSA that I've ever had. Some CSAs will pre-make your box, and so then you end up getting garlic scapes for like 3 weeks, or what did we keep getting? Turnips.
Oh yeah.
Maybe people like turnips. I don't like turnips. We kept getting turnips every single week. Anyways, so
can you talk about the advantages of like this kind of CSA box versus like in-product produce or all those
produce?
Yeah, imperfect produce, or because I'm always curious about. I've done Misfits markets before, and I have my own opinions on that, but curious as to your thoughts on what the advantages are.
So I didn't answer her question, but I'm gonna answer it now, and here's a video of my cats playing. Enjoy. Imperfect Produce and those other type of companies, they're solving a different issue of food waste in terms of farmers throwing out food because it's not going to be accepted by grocery stores. Grocery stores usually have a very high standard in what type of produce they're going to accept. In terms of look, it has to be a certain width, it has to be a certain color, there's a bunch of scales on which produce is graded on. And so the produce that doesn't look great is usually not accepted by grocery stores, and then that's what you can buy off of these type of companies' websites.
CSA boxes you buy up front, like way early in the season. Like we bought our, it goes for 20 weeks. And so basically at the beginning of the season, there's a lot of upfront costs for farmers. And so by basically buying all your food way in advance, they're able to use those upfront costs to like buy seeds or help with repairing their tractors, or just, you know, all of the costs with labor that it takes at the beginning of the season, because there's a lot of prep work.
I had no idea.
So yeah, we're gonna see what's at the market, and you guys are gonna come with us, and it's gonna be fun.
Grab that guy. You tell me what to grab.
Local communities with locally sourced agriculture. It means it doesn't travel as long in a truck. You're not getting it from 5, 6, 7, 8 states away. You're getting it local to area, and that's better for you and your health standard because it means that you're eating food that's from your same general environment. It helps with things like allergies, things like that. If you get local honey specifically, in fact, you get it, I can't remember the number of radius, but if you get it within a certain radius of where you live, it helps with allergies.
Honey?
So there's, yes,
No
local,
way.
local. It has to be local
Right.
to you. You look it up online, you can find the information on it. And there's a couple different models. But yeah, local food helps everybody. Helps the farmers, helps the people in like generally your whole tri-state area, really, because these guys are coming from only 3 hours away, but still it's 3 hours in Wisconsin. So it helps. It has massive, like, wide-reaching impact, wider than most people know. And if we all bought from our local communities when it was available, everybody would be better off.
I'll give you a high five,
right
but
now the grocery stores have too much of a hold on chokehold. The farmers need more attention than they do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I got time for, guys.
So it's July 18th, and these are what we got. This is what's in season right now in Illinois. So cabbages, they're just starting to get in season. Usually they're really abundant towards the end of the season. Here comes Leo, because he loves leafy greens for some reason, even though it makes him have diarrhea. So, actually, a funny story is one time Tomo found a worm in the cabbage. And so, basically, with like produce that's not going to the grocery store, you have to just make sure you clean it. And there's usually not worms. It's just, you know, it doesn't use, you don't use any pesticides, which makes it a little bit more susceptible to bugs and stuff like that. So just when you're, you know, taking your vegetables, clean it. We got this loaf of bread, unrelated to the CSA. But that's actually a good point, because a lot of CSAs will have bread add-ons or egg add-ons or meat add-ons, and there's also meat CSAs where you can get a bunch of meat every month if that's what you're into. So we got some beautiful spring onions. These are my favorite onions because they're really sweet and they're really good raw in salads. Got a bag of mixed lettuce. Seems like there's some, I think it's called deer tongue lettuce. Just kind of looks like a tongue. It doesn't look like a deer tongue.
My Gucci white tee, I go swish. Courtside with a young Spike Lee. I'm everywhere like a retweet. There go bird, hello bird, he go tweet tweet. The MVP for your love feel like Greek freak. And if you play along, let you get a sneak peek. I go swish, 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 swish. I go swish, swish, swish. I go swish, 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 swish. I go swish.